Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Season 2 Attack on Show.
Right?
When's it going to end?
It's never going to end.
You guys can
Is
keep
this Season 2 forever, my friends?
The bomb threats still not stopping us, so we don't care.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got a fun episode. We're going to kick things off with some more Attack the Web. We're going to follow up with FXT.
You're awfully aggressive.
I am. I'm really upset about this. FXT in post. They released this wicked.
This is basically calling out of like, where the are you at?
Yes.
Like
it's really a year ago they released this wicked little trailer. I've been geeked ever since. The date they said this was coming out has passed. So we're attacking you. FXit in post. We're coming after you today.
Rob, give a little background on what this actually is.
We will when we get to the segment.
Oh, let's do
this.
This
This is just the intro.
Oh,
this
really?
This is why I do the talking.
Hey, wait, what is this?
After we attack the web, we're going to take a look at Binge Worthy with Netflix's original show, The Dragon Prince.
Phenomenal.
Awesome animated series. And don't let the fact that it's an animated series turn you off. You're going to like this.
Yeah.
And then on Beacon Rewind, we have my brand new favorite. I tell you, I can't get enough.
I love this movie.
We're going to take a look at Edgar Wright's Baby Driver.
And it's something else that pulls us into a lot of these, the soundtrack that goes along with it.
Amazing soundtrack.
Yeah.
Not since Tarantino have you seen the better use of music in film. Amazing job.
And
then on I Miss My MTV, speaking of amazing use of music and TV.
Wow.
We're going to wrap it up. Yes.
Wow.
We're going to wrap it up on I Miss My MTV with UFO UFO Fools. Brand new track. Not many views. After this episode, though, it's going to blow up. So
at least by 30?
7.
Okay.
7. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robbie.
And I'm Jay Marsh.
This is
Attack on Show.
all right. As we said in the intro, attack the web.
That's a swell graphic. Yeah,
right?
I know.
Man, it makes the ears bleed every time. I love it.
And the nose, God.
On this week's episode of Attack the Web, we're looking at FXit and Post's channel.
Yes.
A year ago, they released this wicked, like 30-second sequence that they put together. And basically what they're doing, the Star Wars trilogy obviously has aged throughout the years.
Sure, especially with the prequels, and I think that's what you're getting at here.
Yeah, well, the prequels, I think, what the prequels did, the lightsaber fights were so insane.
Oh, so good.
That when you go and watch A New Hope, and you watch that Vader and Obi-Wan fencing, it looks terrible.
It really does.
So FXit and Post did a re-envision of that fight, some computer effects, and it looks amazing. So,
it looks very realistic.
Yes, without any further, we're going to show you the first trailer that they released out from a year ago.
Granted, that's through the phase of whiskey, but yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Check it out. Power of Grayskull. That was awesome. Watch that over and over. I've watched that I don't know how many times. The amount of force that they're using to fight.
It's like everything you wanted it to be.
The lightsaber cutting into the ceiling, just that wicked upswing. So cool. So that was a year ago. 9 months ago, we got this.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
So they added original audio. That looks wicked.
Absolutely.
Just that quick swing. Looks awesome. Super excited. And there's a date.
And
December 12th.
What happened at that date on December 12th?
12/18,
Yes.
They released the date. I set the reminder. And 2 months ago, we got this.
You should not have come back.
So I don't know if those words were meant to the people waiting for the film. Interesting.
Really,
dialogue.
it's actually very prudent in that.
Yeah. So
in that
I guess we
juncture.
shouldn't have come back to see the film. Anyway, it is now February 29th, probably July 6th by the time this is edited and out, and the movie's still not out. So
Nothing's out actually. That's the
No.
last two were nothing but teasers.
Attack on Show has commented on it. Star Wars Theory has even chimed in saying, hey, we want to see this. FXIT in Post, Attack on Show wants to know, where is this fight sequence?
Absolutely.
And hey, you know, if you're behind schedule, we understand because the quality looks amazing. No one's going to knock you if you're behind
Absolutely
with
not.
that type
Especially
of quality.
we know how it is with a high quality
Give
show.
an update. Let us know what's going on. We'd love to see the sequence. Obviously,
would.
it's been a year in waiting, and we're still here wanting more. So you're doing the right things, but you got to give us an update. You got to communicate. Use the Force, FXIT in Post, and let us know where this is at because we want to see more. And for our viewers, stick around because the moment this comes out,
We're going to be all over it.
yeah, we're going to piggyback off its
Now,
views as
the
soon as we
editing
can.
may take 3 weeks, and then after we film it, but we're going to be awfully close to it. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
After you've seen it and you've moved on to other things, we're going to be highlighting.
We're going to re-talk about it because that's how we roll.
But it looks wicked. The links to these are below. Honestly, subscribe to FXIT in Post.
Yeah,
their
please
channel.
do. Make sure you do. And hey, if you get a chance, yeah.
After you
absolutely.
subscribe to us. But you're gonna want to get the bell alerted because when this comes out, I imagine it looks wicked.
It does. It really does.
Super
Yeah.
stoked. And the anticipation is at an all-time high. So speaking of all-time high anticipation, the Dragon Prince 2 or season 2 was just released. So I
Could
think
this actually be Binge Worthy?
Listen up now. This is serious.
I was just wondering,
this is an interesting series we're going to take a look at. It's Netflix's original animated series, The Dragon Prince.
Humans cut down the king of the dragons and destroyed his only egg, the Dragon Prince. Justice will not be denied.
And if you're fans of, The Last Airbender or Legend of Korra,
Yeah, there's definitely, these guys are associated with that.
Yeah.
This is they had a continuation, not the same universe, but you can see where they...
the style, the
style is there,
storytelling.
the style and the storytelling
Yes.
definitely there.
Great movie, and then also if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, but obviously you can't watch it with your children, this is
Wait, you can't?
you're not supposed to.
Oh, that explains a lot.
You'll
at
see 'em
school
again
with
soon.
the kids. Yeah. I'll
This
give
is-
visitation rights again, right? All right.
This is a show that takes place in the whole Middle Earth time.
Sure, absolutely.
And honestly, the storyline, like I said, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones and The Last Airbender, this is like the perfect mix where you can watch it with your kids. And I find it just as entertaining. Obviously not as dark, not as much twist or,
Nor as
backstabbing,
much sex.
But it is a storyline that for adults...
Or did I not see all of episode 2?
Season 2 gets a lot
Yeah,
darker.
wow.
But as a storyline is told, will really grip you from the get-go. It intros with a whole backstory of, back in the day there was, this great war between the elves and the humans.
For centuries, the king of the dragons himself defended the border.
There was a dragon, and it had an egg that was going to be the Dragon Prince, and the humans...
Without mercy, they destroyed his only egg, his heir, the Dragon Prince.
We won.
Yeah. But
Now the world stands on the edge of all-out war.
and the elves are starting to seek revenge. So it ties into the story where the now king is actually a true and noble person.
War is full of uncertainty.
But the elves are gonna exact their revenge at this time.
We strike when the moon is highest.
And it's about, as they attack, his kids, his stepson and his son, escape the castle and they find this egg and they want to return it because they just
Now
want to
that
end
Rob
this
has
war.
given the entire story.
That's the whole premise. That's the first episode. But it's amazing because you talk about how much it was just told, and that's one episode of
really
an
is.
animated cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's not even the end of the episode. There's more that goes on. Honestly, the art style of this series,
That's what I found a lot of enjoyment in, is the art style of this is exceptional.
Crisp and clean animation on an HD 4K TV. It looks amazing. I mean,
not that either one of us could afford that, but yeah, from what I understand, that's how it looks. Yeah, I know.
But the landscapes of it, the castles, the music score, the voice acting, and
there is a slight thing that Rob and I have discussed that takes place in season 1, and it's actually been brought up. There is a bit of an animation, and you could probably explain this a little better to me. That's kind of and it drives me crazy.
So season 1, they went with an artistic look to slow the frame rate down. So you might have seen this stuff kind of like in the old Batman animated series. In its later seasons, they tried to do this when it became the Batman and Robin series. They slowed down the frame rate, and it looks choppy. This series tried it more as an artistic look. And
I think it kind of fails.
It does, and...
especially, with, like you said, with the quality that takes place and the attention to detail, I think that lack of frame rate really kind of...
Yeah, it's distracting.
Well put,
With
yes.
so much of a good story going, it's that good that it still holds you, but the frame rate is distracting. They did listen to fans, and in season 2, they did speed up the frame rate.
Absolutely.
They actually admitted it throughout interviews, saying, yes, we were trying to be artistic, we realized it didn't work, and they did speed the frame rate up in season 2. So that problem is fixed. So don't let that deter you when you start watching season 1.
Oh, please don't. It's not that bad.
No.
Like, but it's definitely it's prevalent and evident in many scenes.
And great humor.
After all, unstoppable is just another kind of stoppable.
No, that's not really right.
Just good storytelling.
The number 2 guy, you know, to the king has a son who's like the great swordsman, and it's just he's kind of a smart ass.
I keep telling people, sweep the leg is not a thing in sword fighting.
And they play it really well in the series, that every character, even though if they're a bad guy, a twisted guy, like Game of Thrones, you end up still kind of liking them for some reason or another.
There's an attachment there regardless.
Yeah,
yes.
you kind of get their angle, and they're not just true evil yet. They're just kind of trying, they believe what they believe, and this is why they're going their route. And they do a great job with every character in this cartoon series of you actually
There's a
relating
solid
to
buy-in
them.
with everyone.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's great. It's a mystical series with magic and dragons. It's just a fun show, especially to watch with your kids and sit down, and as an adult, you're going to be completely entertained.
Absolutely.
It's worth a watch. It's on Netflix. Season 2 just got released now, but 6 months from when this will air. But you're going to want to watch it. I think we've covered it. Anything
Absolutely.
you want to add, Jeff?
No, I feel really solid with that. No, absolutely.
My voice is starting to, throat's starting to hurt.
It's okay.
So we'll move to Be Kind Rewind.
Yes.
All right. I'm super excited for this.
This is really...
We're taking a look at 2017 Edgar Wright's Baby Driver. And I keep saying Edgar Wright because the guy's resume, while not too long, everything is amazing.
This guy's going to be something.
Yes,
it really
Pilgrim's,
yes.
Versus the World, Hot Fuzz, amazing, one of my favorite movies. Love Hot Fuzz. We have to cover that soon. Shaun of the Dead, and now Baby Driver. And
really kind of a departure from the last 3.
Yes, because he was working with Simon Pegg.
Yes, and I feel this is a little less comical and a little more... Yeah.
Well, they were... If there's anything that you can, when you contribute a style or a look, and the director has their own, Edgar Wright captures that. You know when you're watching an Edgar Wright film, just because...
I agree, yeah.
A simple, I've said this before with The Girl Next Door, simple takes, where I give Edgar Wright credit is the editing style that he uses, where it could just be someone walking into a room, but when you take the extra cuts to quick cut to the door, the person walking in, and you chop it up to speed up the framing.
And yeah, it feels...
It's awesome, and he does that in all of his films. Hot Fuzz captured every element of movie, and then Baby Driver comes in with a cool, there's no other word, just cool style to it.
And not to go back to that, but it's been kind of our theme in the last couple episodes, is that the soundtrack to this movie really pushes the movie. It
is
really
amazing.
moves it forward as one of my favorite is on there. It's just it's really one of those incredible soundtracks.
An amazing Lionel Richie cover.
I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain.
The premise of this movie is Baby, the main character, is a getaway driver, and he works for Kevin Spacey. Baby.
This is it, though. Well, this was it, wasn't it?
No, it was previous.
Oh, okay.
He stole a car from Kevin Spacey, and now he owes him and has to do these jobs for him. So Kevin Spacey, throughout the movie, is constantly putting together different crews, different jobs, and Baby has to be the getaway driver for them to repay his debt. The great thing about it, like I said earlier, is everything he does has to be music. So, you know, he's got to cue up the iPod before people get out of the car and hit play right at the right time and say, go.
Wait. I got to start the song over. Okay, go.
Oh,
I know, right?
So cool.
Man.
The driving style, the timing, the editing of that movie. Edgar Wright just shines on this film. I will give one critique of the movie, is I do feel like it could go a little less ham. You know, John Hamm's in it. I feel like there's about 15 minutes in the third act that could have been cut out. It does start to feel a little long there, but again,
a little repetitive.
Yes. But again, doesn't deter me from ranking this movie as, I mean, this is like my new favorite movie. If I'm having a few drinks, honestly, usually after we watch shows, I pop it on and watch a little bit of it because the soundtrack's so cool, the styling's cool. It's just a fun watch. I had a shit grin on my face for the first 45 minutes of this movie when I first watched it.
It's that type of movie.
You're just a happy, feel-good style for it. Amazing cast, as we said. John Hamm is in it. Jamie Foxx plays a great role in it. Kevin Spacey's good in it, although it's a little creepy when he says, "That's my baby." That's my baby. So there's a lot, you know, like Edgar Wright's previous movies, he always takes a lot of angles of his films and puts them in one. This is an action movie. A bank heist movie. A love story.
Love that.
And he pulls them all in together, as he always does, and just creates an overall well-done, entertaining film for anyone to sit down and watch.
And if you even don't enjoy some aspect of this movie, you will still enjoy the movie as a full.
Yes. If there's a fraction of it that you don't like, a storyline, there's so much more there.
Pound through that part because there is so much more there.
But I promise you, the first 45 minutes, your cheeks are going to hurt from smiling through it because it's just such a well done. Little touches when he's walking through the street to a song dancing. If you look as he's passing, this is all one take. It's amazingly done, and the lyrics are like graffitied or on the sidewalk or all throughout as he's passing through the streets, and it's just hidden in the background just in case if you're paying attention.
Some Easter eggs just thrown throughout the entire thing.
It's very well done. So definitely check out Baby Driver. It's on Blu-ray. Honestly, I did see the Bluray disc at like Walmart for $5.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's worth. Run the Walmart.
Let us pick it up. Yeah, absolutely.
Since that movie has such a great soundtrack, the only thing we can do here is follow up with a great soundtrack.
Exactly. So are we going to do that with I Miss My MTV?
I Miss My MTV.
So do I.
All right, so like Edgar Wright did with Baby Driver, we're going to knock it out with some music here.
Absolutely we are.
On Attack on Show. We've got a great new track. This is a brand new, really unheard of artist. I'm really proud of this find. It's UFO UFO Fools. Honestly, the video only has 1,500 views.
Which is still way more than us.
Yeah, like 10 times more.
Yeah.
And they only have 50 subscribers, though. So we got them beat in subscribers.
We do. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
UFO, you can expect another 7 subscribers after we air the show.
5. All right.
5 will follow through. But anyway, check out this track. It's called Fools. It's a fun track, so have a listen.
Would you say I'm a little out of touch? It's my fault, I know, and I'll never get told. Let it go. I was gonna tell you. Send me right back home. California ain't cold enough. But there ain't no good time just sitting and reminisce. I'm wasting my days on any occasion now. I've had a gang of good times with the like mine, and only one more with these in my life. Or maybe I'll work it out. I see fears up in a treehouse, getting high, drinking 40s.
Wow, that's I don't know, a little tenderous.
A little bit. There is some similarities there with the echo voice. Cool beat though, I tell you.
No, I do, and I really enjoy it. And I'm really actually kind of surprised by the lack of viewership on this video.
They're going way up. They're going nowhere but up after we
Absolutely,
just covered them.
yeah.
So definitely follow the link below to listen to the full track.
You can't go negative.
Can't go negative.
No. We're testing it every week, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Follow the link below. Check out the full track. It's a fun track. And before you click that link, while you're down there, click the subscribe button.
That's what G said. No, he said. No, yeah.
Click the subscribe button. Hit the bell. And then also click on your mobile phone the share button. Put it on Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter. Can you put it on Snapchat?
Yeah, sure. Put it on Snapchat. Absolutely, you can put it that link in. Don't forget your LinkedIn account.
Share with
Let
everybody.
all those strangers you know. Yeah.
Make up another Google account. Subscribe again. Who needs bots?
That's right.
And also, don't forget another quick announcement to follow up on last week's announcement. June 1st and 2nd, we're going to be at the Downriver Comic Con. Information is below. We'd love to see you guys there. We're going to have t-shirts for sale. We're going to have some nice glasses for sale. We're going to have some special edition ones coming for that show.
We do, absolutely.
So stick around. There's going to be a preview of that later on. But we'd love to see you interact. We're going to be doing live interviews of guests there. It was a really fun time last year, so you'd have a really good time coming and visiting. I look forward to it.
I do as well, absolutely.
Everybody, thank you for all your support. The bad comments, the negatives, the hate.
We feed off that
threats,
shit.
We do.
Yeah.
We're only making us stronger. So thank you for watching, everybody. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Jay Marsh.
This is
Attack on Show.
If my sins had known, it would never caught up to me.